This week's Parsha is Parshat Pinchas, and we read the phrase Suet Rosh Kol Adat Bnei Yisrael Mi Ben 20 Shana V'mala Lebeit Avotam Kol Yotzei Tzava. Take a census of all the children of Israel, those aged 20 plus, according to their fathers' houses, all who go to the army. And there is a wonderful synthesis of the Parsha with this week's location, which is the FIFA International Football Association Museum here in Zurich. Basically, in this week's Parsha, there is the drawing up of a new team list of the children of Israel for the conquest of the land. Secondly, there is also the appointment in this week's Parsha of a replacement manager, a new coach for that team when Moses appoints Joshua as his successor. And perhaps even more beautifully, we see an example of a substitution in the team. Usually, when we mention the children of Israel, we say Ephraim and Manasseh in that order. But in this week's Parsha, almost uniquely, there is a substitution where Manasseh is mentioned first in place of Ephraim, mainly due to the size of his family, which is larger. But a classic example of a substitution. It's important to note that even though there is this new personnel lineup in the team, the name of the team remains the same, Bnei Yisrael, the children of Israel. But the shake-up in the roster and the team coach shows that sometimes every team is in need of some new members and a slight shuffling of the personnel in order to continue a project or indeed embark on a new one for the future. Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom.